The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, estimates that more than 70,000 illegal abortions are carried out in Zimbabwe every year. Rampant poverty, poor sex education, culture or religious values, increased need to limit family size, and the general emancipation of women has fueled this demand. Given these developments, calls to revisit laws that relate to abortion have grown louder.
Ndinoona sekuti kubvisa pamwiri kunofanira kunge kuchikurudzirwa nenyaya yekuti dzimwe nhumbu dzinouya munhu asina kuzvironga, uyezve dzimwe dzinouya nenyaya yekuti munhu unenge uine murume akumba kana kuti uine permanent boyfriend yako, asi nhumbu inozongouya iwe usina kuzvironga. Saka kubvisa pamwiri kunofanira kunge kuchikurudzirwa zvakanyanya.
Ndakamboita nhumbu yange iri kuti kondomu raputika ndaita nhumbu ikasvika 3 months kuna asingazoendeyani, saka nhumbu yacho ndaichengetera. Ndakazongotsva gova nhumbu yomurai vandabvisa nhumbu iyo.
Tanga zvaindinetsa ndichinzwa vanhu vachiti imhosva kubviswa kwenhumbu, asi nenyaya yemachallenges urombo huri munomu nemamwe masituations anozoitika, zvakatituma ini zvakatozondipinza musystem yekutoti nditodzidzira kutobvisawo vamwe. Ndakasangana nechallenge yemunhu akanga ane nhumbu akauya akakumbira kuti nai zvaunogona chindibvisawo. Ndakaramba, but zvakazondirwadza kumarondera nerimwe gore azvikandira muchitima. Saka kureva kuti takatozoluza life yamai nemwana mushure mokunge dei ndakangoita zvandaikwanisa kuti touraya zvedu mwana, amai vosara vachirarama.
Like inini pandakatombobvisa ndakabvisa ndaive nayo, ndakanga ndaita challenge yekuti munhu akanga ndipa mimba yanga ari murume womuridzi. Saka pekutanga akandinyepera kuti ana mukadzi, pandakazozvisiva leta kuti ari mukadzi wake, ende iye akanga asingachauye kuno, iri nyaya kuti anga akundiwachisa nekuti anga andimitisa. Saka ndakazongona zvakakodzera kuti zvirinani ndibvisewo mimba yacho ndimuwachisewo futi kana iye ari kufungwa kuti anogona kundivachisa.
Abortion in Zimbabwe is an abomination on law, it's an abomination on the Christian values, it's an abomination on culture, but it is happening every day. We are losing so many girls, young girls, married women who die because they have had an illegal abortion. The husband comes and says, my wife was okay, I don't know what happened, I found her dead, and that's it. It was an abortion, and it was an illegal abortion. So while we have all these laws, we have all these cultural norms, we have our Christian values, people are going ahead and aborting illegally because we have there's a certain concept which we live in, especially as Zimbabweans, I've noticed. What nobody sees is not a sin. Only what is seen is a sin.
The word abortion, when we look at it, defining it medically, means the loss of a pregnancy. So it can be spontaneous or it can be induced. But in our colloquial, when we discuss issues of abortion, colloquially, it always implies the induced abortion. The miscarriage, I guess we will discuss it on another day, the causes and the implications. But in terms of induced abortions, this is interference with a viable pregnancy, and that is abortion, which results in the loss of that pregnancy.
It is estimated that 1 in 190 women in Zimbabwe die during or shortly after childbirth, and 1/3 of these die due to complications which arise when the process is conducted by untrained people and operating from dangerous surroundings. The United Nations Commission on Human Rights says that access to safe and affordable abortion facilities is part of the sexual and reproductive health right of women. Since the advent of the Termination of Pregnancy Act, abortion has only been available for a selected few who satisfied the requirements laid out in Section 4 of the Termination of Pregnancy Act. These restrictive abortion laws have found many women seeking unsafe backyard abortions.
Ndakaibvisa hangu zvakanaka asi ndakazoita challenge yekuti ndakazorasikirwa neropa rakanyanya plus ndakatozombotsara ndichirwara sereke.
Ndinotyawo kuti ndingaite madhenja, asi inini hangu pandiri pano handina dhenja yandingatye. Dhenja yandingatye kuti inini ndina vana vangu 2. pamwe ukabvisa mimba zvinonzi hauchazvari unogona kukwara mudumbu, saka ina hangu dhenja handichatombotya, handina dhenja yandinosvika pakubvisa mimba, handina.
Waanotogona kubvisira kwadhokta anogona kundibhadharisawo $50, kumwe ndogona kubvisira kwaana mbuya nyamukuta anogona kundipawo mushonga ndonwa kuti ndobaya chibereko changu yobva
etsva kutorasa mwana zvangu pane kuti ndizotambudza mwana achishaya education achinatsa kubvunza kuti nhai mai baba vari kupi. Saka kubvisa mimba kutori nani, handina chinondinetsa, no stress eto.
Kubvisa mimba kana 8 dzatinobvisa, ende tichibvisa kudaro tine mushonga wechibhoyi watiroshandisa. Mukatarisa mumaruva mangu ndo mune kamushonga kacho katorimo izvo chitaura kuno hozi kudhara taimbofungidzira kuti mafamily planning pills aya mabrown aenda ainzi anobvisa, but takatoona kuti haasi kutongoshanda, ari kutofita mwana mudumbu. Saka izvino taakushandisa mishonga yedu yechibhoyi yatinoziva izvozvo.
Within our current practice in Zimbabwe, we are governed by the Termination of Pregnancy Act. Now, the Termination of Pregnancy Act gives only 3 instances in which an induced abortion may be done medically. And that is when the pregnancy poses a risk to the mother. So continuation of the pregnancy will cause a risk to the mother, or if there is a risk to the baby. For example, in cases where there is severe malformation of the child. And then the third one is in cases where that pregnancy results from a sexual act that is not mutually consensual. So in cases of incest, in cases of rape. And the act as it stands outlines the procedures which have to be done in order for one to get an medically induced abortion.
My major concern really is that we have reached levels where the ministry gave statistics that 16% of the blood used in 2015 that for maternal mortality actually was due to a hemorrhage for abortion. So we are producing blood to ensure that we try and save these girls, and most of them die anyway. So for me, wouldn't it be nice? Some of us have been to Ethiopia, and I don't know where people get this feeling that you opening a door for people to do as they like is not true. It just gives a woman or a girl an option, especially when in this type of economy. Dokora was only in the parliament saying 4,500 girls did not make it to Form 1 because they were pregnant. Out of those 4,500 girls, we don't know how many of them survived, how many of them tried or attempted abortions. All we know is that they didn't come back to school, but we don't know what happened. They did not make it to Form 1. And how old are those kids? It's 11, 12. They were already pregnant. So it's evident sex is happening there. And when you are 10, 12 years, you're not old enough to go and ask for family planning. The legal age of majority doesn't allow you, or the age of consent demands that you are a minor who should be accompanied by your mother. Mai vako vachikuperekeza une 10 years old, vanoti kuna mkoti, my child is having sex, pay family planning. Does that happen? It won't happen that. So what we are saying is, you can in Ethiopia, they opened these sexual reproductive clinics. You are cancelled. It's not that you are brought then who no. You are cancelled, you are given time to think about it, and if really you give there are good reasons and everything is on order, then they do what is called vacuum extraction. You don't even sleep. You don't even put to sleep. That blood is extracted. Of course, we would have to agree on the age of the fetus that would allow that. And then you put family planning. Ukangodaro munwacho, you put a long-term family planning. Put asads okay, because the problem we have noticed, the girls who abort are one and the same. They were abort 3-4 times. Because once you have gotten into it, you believe it can be done.
Is it not time to review the Termination of Pregnancy Act to guarantee free and safe abortion services to all women, given the magnitude of the health burden and costs associated with unsafe abortion services?